And before we do get into it, a little update on how we're doing so far. 4 games played in the Premier Division. We've won 2, we've lost 2, we've got a goal difference of 1, with 6 points on the board as well. Now, Jay Stansfield is our top goal scorer with 3 goals. Alberto Moliero, highest average rating with 7.20, with also the highest assists with 2. Stansfield and Willemsen, 1 player of the match award between them. We've scored 7 goals, which is the 4th best in the division. We've conceded 6, which is the 5th worst, and we've got 5 yellow cards already, so we have been naughty. Looking at the other competitions, we are in the Europa League today. We've got Arsenal in the Carabao Cup of the 3rd round, and obviously we won the Charity Shield as well, which is very, very nice. Looking at how we did perform in the games that we were missed while we were here. We beat Brighton 3-1, start game of the season. We lost 1-0 to Everton, but then we defeated Norwich 3-2. We came from 2-1 down and scored 2 goals in the last 6 minutes of the game. Newcastle United, we lost 2-1, but Simoth Kilshoy getting off the mark. On his debut, he got a goal, so very excited to see what else he can do. Now, what would an episode be without any transfers? And these 3 transfers are leaving us one huge one as well. First of all, Joe Taylor is going to Portsmouth for 3.1 million. Can't ask for any more. We spent 300 grand on him. He's on £10,000 a week. See you later, Joe. He had a wonderful loan last season at Stevenage. And Portsmouth, yeah, good player. Homegrown in nation as well, so we are missing out on that. Marino Zivkovic was unhappy because he was left out of the Europa League squad. 12.5 million has come in from Real Valladolid. Any other wanting takers on him? I mean, there is Empoli and Cagliari as well for 13 million. Does anyone else want him? I mean, potentially we could bump up his price there, but as always, don't go to intermediaries. Speak to the agent. Say we're considering looking for him, and already we've got 13 million from Swansea. Let's invite them in to make the proposal, and then we can cancel the Real Valladolid one, and hopefully we can start a bidding war between the two here as well. But the big one that is going, Christoph Clara, 34 million, joining El Etihad. Yeah, a shame to see this guy go. It's an absolutely fantastic season with us. 2 seasons, 30 goals scored in 72 games. Wonderful stuff, but 34 million in for our 3rd choice centre-back. He is going to be leaving us. He is homegrown at club, but yeah, unfortunately we have to let him go. But 34 million, let me know if that is a good enough offer not to refuse. Now that's the admin out of the way. It is Europa League time against Young Boys. We are away from home as well in the first game. I think we're at home against Rapid, but this is the team that we're going to be looking at. Cox in goal with Fresneda, Scalvini, Bloskill and Henry at the back. Engels and Naipan in the middle with Romsas, Neymar, Newerton and Stansfield up front. Kilshoy, because he's new to the club, we are just going to start to introduce him off the bench as well. And Stansfield scored 3 goals in 5 games, so it'd be a little bit harsh to remove him from the first choice team here. But Bloskill and Scalvini, hopefully, they'll make us not regret getting rid of Christoph Clara, Morgan Whelan and Menzi Marzwi coming in on the bench, because we've got a massive injury crisis happening at the minute and not enough players registered, which is the standard whenever I play Football Manager. So, pump our fists, want to be impressed today, go and put on a show. We should have the beating of Young Boys. That sounded so wrong. But yeah, let's get into today's game. And we are going to demand more straight away. Neymar Jr. is our corner kick taker now. Whips it in. Bloskill and Scalvini both in there, but Romsas gives it back to Neymar. I mean, a bit of ping pong in the box and comes out to Scalvini. That was the end of the highlight. There was not even a highlight, but we're dominating the possession in the first 10 minutes as well. And hopefully we can continue to dominate this game as Newerton down the left loses out to Janko. Janko unchanged. Lauper. Hedge Jam. Some great names in this. Person down the left-hand side. Emiri cut out by Fresneda. Although that's a very poor ball. And it's just cannoned off the crossbar. Cox was in no man's land. And a scare from Young Boys against us here. And why are they ahead of us in the table? Please explain. Although 18 minutes on the clock and we haven't done any more, so we need an explanation from our team with this one. But Neymar Jr. with the corner, whipping it in, and it's off the crossbar from Scalvini, but Neymar picks it back up again. Blozkill, this is going to be the end of the highlight. It is the end of the highlight. Football Manager, you're getting too predictable now, but 63% possession, 7 shots, only 1 on target. And we need to be doing more, so we are going to encourage them into the last 10 minutes of the game. Van Bulmus kicks it long down the field. Scalvini heads it into Urgaric. Imiri. There could be a bit of space behind our midfield here, and it has been cut out by Blozkill. Into Fresneda, out to Romsas as our second striker. Romsas whipping it all the way out. Poor ball, and Neverton can't get into it. Elia gets ahead of Rico Henry. This is going to be dangerous. Janko. Out to Person. Imiri. Person from distance, and Cox. Oh, didn't do enough there. That's a very poor goal to concede, and Cox is the reason why you are our second choice goalkeeper now. We are going to miss Nathan Baxter, but Person, 1-2 with Imiri, not closed down enough. And yes, it bounced just in front of Cox, but we expect a lot better from a player of his calibre. And I think against the run of play, we have gone behind, but there's still 5 minutes to go in this half. Although Romsas all the way back to Cox, that was a weird one. Into Blozkill. Henry down the left-hand side has been quiet and probably should have cut out Elia in the first instance. Neverton now across the box, and Stansfield, 4th goal of the season. It's going to VAR. I'm not sure why. And they are celebrating, so it is 1-1. Henry to Neverton. I mean, did he time his run well? He looks miles onside here. Not to matter though. 1-1 into half-time, and we are going to fire them up for the last few minutes. And we have gone attacking as well with our mentality. So Romsas back to Scalvini on a 7.3, but needs to be careful because he's booked. All the way back to Cox as a sweeper keeper. Yeah, he likes to take up these positions in the middle here. Blozkill back to Henry. Can we get a repeat of the first goal? Neymar Jr. across the box, Stansfield, saved by Van Bulmus. Fingertip save. What a great name as well. Von Bulmus as Neymar is going to whip this in. Can Scalvini get on the end of it? No, he can't. Can't even beat the first man. So a poor corner there. Neverton to Engels. Fresneda. Good sustained pressure from ourselves here. And that is just going to be a free kick. Or not. Said he went in late, but clearly not. Neymar. Back to Henry. Henry all the way back to Fresneda on the right-hand side. A weird position to be taken up. Romsas, I'm expecting a little bit more from you in the second half here. As Engels, back to Scalvini. Fresneda's made the run down the right-hand side. He gets it into Naipan. Scalvini, good pressure. Although, they are pressing quite high as well on this here. As Blozkill, back to Naipan. Into Engels. Nice overload here on the left. Neverton, into Neymar Jr. Neymar saved by Van Bulmus. And we've got another corner. Do better with the corner team, Neymar. You're on a lot of money. Whips it in. Scalvini just wide of the post. I mean, it's an entertaining first half. But we are going to thrash our arms. It isn't good enough. We can be doing better. Romsas on a 6.4. I want to see a little bit from you here. I mean, you've got to get further forward and to move into the channels here. Maybe stay wider when we got the ball and to run wider as well. Just there's a lot of space over on the right-hand side, and it does contradict a little bit with our tactics with the right wing-back getting further forward, but I kind of want to see him over in that position of the pitch to pick up the ball a little bit more. We're going to change from attacking into positive, and nothing's happened in the first 15 minutes, but commentator's curse. Fresneda, Romsas, Naipan loses out. This could be trouble, but Neymar wins it back. Romsas inside to Neverton. Scalvini to Naipan. Fresneda now. Romsas should be over here, but he's not. Whips it into the box, and Neymar gets his first goal for the club. Wonderful stuff, and we are back in control of this game. Romsas on a 6.3, Naipan on a 6.4, Neverton on a playing well, but yeah, his fitness is something to be looked at. And a wonderful finish by Neymar, as Stansfield was looking to get in as well. Stansfield, we're going to drop you in to pressing forward on support. We're going to drop you in here. Romsas, you're going to come off for... Do we give Donovan? a chance. Give Donovan a chance, but we're going to put him over to the right-hand side as well as a winger. Newerton, we're going to swap you out for Moliero, and Stansfield, we're going to change you for Kilshoy. One more change is going to be Scalvini for Cittadini. Yeah, we've still got Clara until January, so we can give him a goodbye later on in the season. But Henry now. Out to Moliero, Neymar inside. Cuts it across. I mean, it's a poor pass. Naipan wasn't there either, and Elia has got in behind and just over the bar. Elia was a player that we were looking at, but yeah, I didn't see the value in the transfer fee to pay for him. As Rico Henry into Neymar. Cuts it across to Naipan. Lovely ball to Moliero. Kilshoy is in the middle. Finds him, and he's been tackled. What an important tackle that was, as Fresneda tackled by Naipan. I mean, do we just kill Kilshoy, the penalty? I think we should. Although Neymar has got 19 penalties, so yeah, we're not going to mess with that. Naipan on the 6.4. We're going to bring you off for Wasberg as well. And it is a penalty. Surely it is. Penalty awarded. Wonderful stuff. Neymar Jr., 19 penalties. This should be going in. And it is going in. Wonderful 3-1 against Young Boys. Van Bollemoes had no chance stopping that one. And we're in full control of this game. Wonderful penalty by Neymar. And we're going to encourage them as well. Let's get a big win today. We have got SK Rapid to face. And where are they in the table? They're currently losing 2-1. As Imiri hits it long, Bloskill heads it clear, so does Moliero. Semif is chasing this down, and he's got no one to stop him, really. Kilshoy into the box, although he's driven it wide. Neymar for his hat-trick. Neymar for his hat-trick. Wonderful stuff. What a European debut for the club, and this is why we've spent so much in wages to bring Neymar in. Kilshoy getting an assist to his name as well. Wonderful stuff. Back to Neymar, ran into the box, left-footed drive, past the goalkeeper. Van Bollemoes, I was impressed with him earlier on, but not anymore. Fantastic. It is 4-1. No more changes to make. Although Brentford have won 4-0, so they're currently top of the Europa League table. Absolutely fantastic. 19 shots, 10 of those on target. Neymar hat-trick with Jay Stansfield as well. What an introduction to the Europa League. Moreno Zivkovic has left to go to Real Valladolid. Still, yeah, 14 million spent, 12.5. He's not going to be joining until January or the end of December as well. So we have got 50 million in the bank. We need another centre-back with Clara going. Maybe another goalkeeper as well. So I don't think I'm fully sold on Nathan Baxter just yet. Now we are back for the game against SK Rapid. We are at home in the Europa League as well. But a couple of kind of things to go through as well. So we beat Leeds United 4-2. Stansfield, Romsas with 2, and Kilsoy again on the score sheet for Birmingham City. Jack Harrison and Ryan Yates getting the goals back for Leeds United. We lost on penalties to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup third round. Neymar getting us on the score sheet first, but then Trossard did bring it back to go to 1-1. And then we have defeated Crystal Palace 2-0. Czech Decore getting an own goal, and Scalvini finishing it off in the last couple of minutes of the game. So where does that leave us in the table? We are 4th currently, 4 wins, 2 losses, a goal difference of 5, with 12 points on the board. And today's game, or this game even, we would have played a game today, is against SK Rapid. Now we are going to be keeping an eye on their main striker, who is Zivkovic, but you know, let's focus on getting the bench first. And we're going to put Morgan Whelan in there. A lot of players that aren't registered, as always. We always fall into that trap. But the game is going to start with Cox in goal, Tobias, Scalvini, Clara, and Henry at the back. Engels and Wasberg in the middle with Naipan, Romsas, Neymar, and for Stansfield as well. Actually, do we give Kilshoy a run out? Let's do it. Stansfield has done quite well, actually. 5 goals in 8 games. But let's give Killshoy a run around. And Romsas isn't playing fantastic, but yeah, there's no one I really want to bring in. Although Cittadini is going to come in for Clara. No, he's not. We did say that we're going to give Clara a run around before he leaves us to join El Etihad. So SK Rapid, can we get our second win of the game, second win of the episode, second win in the Europa League as well? I really think, to be fair, that our team's very strong. I think it's going to be strong for the Europa League. Although, if it was in the Conference League, I would be confident about winning that competition. But for now, let's see how we do get on as Tobias picks up the ball from Clara, Scalvini, Cox, out wide to Rico Henry. The temptation to say Henry is always there as Neymar out on the left-hand side now into Clara. Wonderful ball across to Tobias, who cuts inside with the ball out to Neymar as well. Henry, Romsas into the box. What's he going to do? He's going to miss. He's going to miss. Yeah. Should have done a lot better with that. And I realise we're probably going to get punished here. But no, Scalvini heads it away. Naipan boots it out to no one. But Killshoy is going to chase this down. Oswald cut out by Engels. Killshoy chasing down again. Naipan picks it up. Lovely stuff to Tobias. Wasberg. Scalvini. Tobias. Good quick passing, although Tobias has lost out. And Zivkovic, the man we were said we're going to worry about, into the box. And very tame shot. Very tame indeed. A good opening 10 minutes, although SK Rapid are currently leading the possession. Cameraman, get in position. Naipan and Tobias tackle each other naturally. Scalvini now. Back out to Tobias. Into Wasberg. Cut out. The pressure here from SK Rapid is very nice. They are closing us down really fast, as well as Neymar now. Into Naipan. Wasberg picks up the ball. Into Tobias. This should be a goal. Tobias cuts. Why is he shot from there? Why have you shot? Pass it across the goal. Neymar with the corner. We're going to encourage them when it's happened and allow it to bounce into the box and clear it away, and that'll be the end of that highlight. Or not. We've encouraged them. Naipan down the right hand side. Into Wasberg. Wasberg across. Neymar at the back post. Cleared away by Bolla. And Zivkovic heads it back to Lang. And it's still going on. Oswald. Now it's empty. Now it's stopped. Frenetic first 20 minutes here as Tobias throws it into Wasberg. Across goal, and Semif Killshoy, you should have just put your foot on that, lad. We have got a corner. Neymar to cross it in. Clara, get your head on this. You scored loads of goals last season. Clara's there, and it's been saved by Heidel. A lot of highlights. It's been a good game so far. I mean, we are still on positive. Do we go attacking? We're going to fire them up for the last 15 minutes first of all. Yeah, we are at home as well. So ideally, we should be pushing for the win here. We're going to go attacking for the last 3 or 4 minutes of the first half as Brentford, they are beating Rakov as well. Right, thrash our arms. Not good enough. It's not acceptable. Killshoy is on a 6.2, which I'm not very pleased with that. Wasberg is our highest rated player on an 8. Not sure what he's done enough to grant an 8 here, but yeah, so Venevesta has brought one back against Napoli, and it's been a quiet first 15 minutes. Killshoy is on a 6.1. We're going to bring you off for Stansfield. Romsas on a 6.5. We're going to bring you off for Joe Bellingham. Neymar, we're going to bring you off for Moliero. I mean, Naipan on a 6.6 isn't great either. So, sorry, Moliero, we're going to bring you in. What's Cochrane doing up there? You know what? Let's give a debut to Whelan. Let's bring him on. See what he can do. Homegrown at club. As Berkfleet hits it across. Job Bellingham has cleared it away. Struns now into Seidel. Zivkovic has found the net against us. This is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Shouldn't have taunted him when he fluffed his first chance against Cox. But Cox, I think you're the issue here. But Rico Henry to cross it in. Clara is there, off the crossbar, and out for a goal kick. Trying to figure out what we could potentially do here. As Joe picks up the ball, gives it to Whelan down the left-hand side. Tries to take on his man. Lovely ball into Bellingham, and it has been saved. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let the corner happen, first of all. As Engels to whip this in. Clara, can you get ahead on this? I mean, Scalvini is there on the goalkeeper as well, and Whelan has just tackled Lang. So, Whelan, we're going to leave you where you are. Bellingham for Engels. Engels, we're going to bring you off for Wilhelmsen. Put you there. Wilhelmsen up front, and we'll have Stansfield as the deep line forward, maybe. Advance forward, pressing forward. Pressing forward on attack over here. Wilhelmsen are going to bring you in. Moliero can't really play on the right wing, so we are going to put you as shadow striker. Wasberg, we're going to move you over. And Bellingham, we're going to bring you over to the right-hand side as a regista to cover Tobias running out on the right-hand side as well. 20 minutes to go, and it's a disappointing 1-0 loss that we are currently facing as Hoffman out to Boller on the left-hand side. Our left-hand side, SK Rapids right. Wasberg wins the ball, lovely. Whelan driving through the middle. Wilhelmsen, that's a poor first touch, but it has gone back out to Heidel. Booted long, I'm trying to get a shout, if we can here, as Henry, down the left-hand side, gives it to Whelan. Wasberg now. Again, running to no man's land here, as Clara gives it back to Cox. Scalvini. I mean, we'll stick with positive. Moliero into Stansfield, one-on-one. He's onside. Fantastic. I was waiting to make sure that the linesman wasn't going to raise the flag. Lovely stuff. We are back in with a shout. Good passage of play. I mean, the highlight went on a long time as Moliero, lovely ball into Stansfield. And found the back of the net with Heidel. Wilhelmsen hopefully is going to be taking up a little bit of space to allow Stansfield as the pressing forward on the right hand side to come across. Whelan on the 7.2. Wasberg on an 8.0 still. He's had a good game from the ratings and we have dominated the stats, but just not to be. We're going to fire them up for the last 5 minutes, and there is a highlight into added on time as Wilhelmsen heads it clear. Whelan kind of getting in his way there, and Rico Henry has been pulled out of position on the left-hand side. Cut out by Was, but that scared me then. Cox has booted it long to no one as Gale picks it up on the left. Stansfield chasing down. I mean, that's just a long ball over the top. And is he offside? He is offside. Zivkovic, I was worried then that he was going to put us to the sword again, but a 1-1 against SK Rapid. Yeah. I expected a lot better, but with the victory over Young Boys, can't be too bad with 4 points from 4 possible. That was terrible. 4 points from 2 games. Now, with the 50 million we have to spend, there are areas of the pitch that we could look to improve. However, Ruben van Bommel, we've had an offer accepted of 45 million for this guy. I feel like it's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's just turned 21 as well. Inside forward on the left is a position we were looking at. Can also play as an attacking midfielder in the middle or as a striker if required. But 6'4", 17 jumping reach, fantastic long shots of 14, dribbling of 14, first touch 14, 14 off the ball, anticipation 15 for finishing. Yeah, will he accept to come to us? Well, yeah, he has accepted a contract offer. As I said, 45 million has been spent. Finances wise, we have 46 million. We had to juggle a little bit around to get the wages in. But yeah, Wasberg, you've shined in that game. Don't know why we just gone back to Wasberg. Should have been Van Bommel. Where we going? There he is, Van Bommel. Yeah. Is it a good signing? We'll have to find out. And the games to come back for the next episode, 2 are jumping out here. The first one is Utrecht in the Europa League, but also the main one is Aston Villa. A derby. We're away at Villa Park. I'll see you on the next episode. If you've liked what you've seen so far, let me know down below. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.